Hey guys, it's Sab here, and today I'm bringing you another video. So today I want to talk about mental health and why it's important to talk about in the trans community and why it's important in general to talk about in general society. So mental health is highly stigmatized, and I, as a lot of others, don't feel very comfortable in talking about our mental health because we're afraid of persecution and just judgment from people. And really, mental health isn't something that should be stigmatized. It's just right up there with physical illnesses. And if someone has a physical illness and they want to document their journey on YouTube, they're generally going to get a lot of support from it. But since mental health is so stigmatized, usually people who want to document their journey with their mental health get judged, get made fun of. People don't believe them. People think it's such a big joke. And mental illness is something that is so important to take care of. Anyone, mental illness or not. Just like whether you have a physical illness or not, you still need to live a healthy lifestyle so you can keep yourself healthy and happy and have a nice, fulfilling life. And even if your physical health is up to par, that doesn't mean your mental health is necessarily going to be, and that's something to take seriously. Mental illness in the trans community, just like for anyone, is very important to talk about. I want to say it's even more important because everyone needs to talk about mental illness. It's something that just can't be stigmatized anymore. It's so serious and something that is swept under the rug too often, and too many people go without treatment. And too many people are isolated because they think that they're weird or they're crazy for this. And trans or not, LGBT or not, anyone needs to be open about mental illness, mental health, anything. Within the trans community, we are likely to have higher rates of depression and anxiety, and I think we're more vulnerable to that because we're bullied, we're criticized, and we're isolated so much. We isolate ourselves. And suicide rates for the trans community are so high. And it is extremely important that everyone talks and is open about mental health because, we all have mental health. And whether we have a mental illness or not, it's still good to talk about. It's good to have a community where you can go and you can talk about your mental health for the day. And you don't have to be afraid of being criticized and afraid that people will just think that you're attention seeking or that you're faking. That doesn't do us any good. Mental illness no mental health should be swept under the rug. It doesn't matter if you have a diagnosis or not. It doesn't matter. Of course, some mental illnesses are can be very, very severe, and that needs a lot of treatment. Some are kind of mild and they might still need treatment. That's up to you and the mental health team to decide, but your mental health, just your general mental health, you deserve to be healthy and to be happy and to just live. And not just be alive, but live and take everything you can out of life, because life isn't meant to just torture people. Life is so full of lessons and morals and so full of skills that we need to take in and apply to our lives and help others apply to their lives so we can all come together and make this world livable, because there's a lot of bad things in this world and we can help each other get through it. And when mental health is being stigmatized and no one talks about their mental health, that holds people back from to be able to take everything they can out of life and just live, And when they're being deprived of that just because of their mental health and they're being stigmatized for it and they have to isolate themselves, that's not healthy at all. That's not healthy for anyone, not even the people around us. So mental health is something that's so very important. And we just need to take it seriously. Thanks for watching. That's all I really have to say. It's so important in the trans community and the LGBTQ community, because we're really susceptible to depression and anxiety, and we have high rates of suicide. But just for the general community, mental health is something that needs to be talked about. Mental health is something that cannot be swept under the rug any longer. So if you or someone you know is suffering with their mental health, mental illness, anything, get them help. Help them to get help, or help them to just get the most out of life that they can. I will have links to like suicide hotlines and other types of hotlines in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.